Have you ever wondered if AI could one day build itself, improve itself, and even replicate itself all without human help? It sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, but recent breakthroughs are making this a very real topic of conversation. The idea is called AI Self-Replication, and it's both incredibly exciting and, for some, a little bit terrifying. But what does it really mean, and have scientists actually lost control? Let's break it down. First, let's get one thing straight. The sensational headlines you might see about AI taking over are just that, sensational. We are not living in a movie plot. However, the science behind AI self-replication is absolutely fascinating and worth understanding. At its core, it's about creating AI systems that can design and build other AI systems. Think of it like a master craftsman teaching an apprentice, but in this case, the master is an algorithm, and the apprentice is a new, potentially even better algorithm. One of the most exciting examples of this comes from a project called Autumnal Zero, developed by researchers at Google. They wanted to see if an AI could discover fundamental machine learning concepts from scratch, using only basic mathematical operations, the kind of stuff you learn in high school. That's like giving a computer a box of Lego bricks and telling it to invent the concept of a car. The AI started with nothing but random code. Through a process inspired by natural evolution, it created thousands of simple algorithms, tested them, and kept the ones that worked best. The fittest algorithms were then combined and mutated to create a new generation. Over thousands of generations, something amazing happened. The AI independently rediscovered key machine learning techniques that took humans decades to develop. It figured out concepts like neural networks and backpropagation, which are the cornerstones of modern AI. This was a huge moment. It showed that an AI, with the right setup, could essentially reinvent parts of its own field. It wasn't just solving a problem, it was learning how to learn on a fundamental level. So, does this mean the AI is thinking for itself? Not in the way we do. It's all based on massive trial and error, guided by a clear objective set by the human researchers. The AI didn't wake up one day and decide to invent neural networks. It was programmed to find the most efficient solutions to a task, and these complex techniques just happen to be the best way to do it. It's an incredibly powerful tool for discovery, but the humans are still the ones who define the playground and the rules of the game. Now, let's talk about the self-replication part. True self-replication, in a biological sense, means creating an exact copy of oneself. In the AI world, it's more about iteration and improvement. An AI system might be tasked with designing a new AI to solve a specific problem, like identifying diseases from medical scans. The parent AI would test out different architectures and parameters, essentially creating child AIs. It would then evaluate their performance and use that data to design an even better grandchild. This iterative process can lead to AI systems that are far more efficient and accurate than anything a human could design by hand. This is a game changer for so many fields. Imagine AI systems that can design new life-saving drugs by generating and testing millions of molecular structures. Or AIs that can create ultra-efficient materials for batteries and solar panels, helping us tackle climate change. They could even design custom educational programs for students or help us explore the universe by designing better navigation systems for space probes. The potential is truly mind-boggling. It accelerates the pace of scientific discovery itself. But with great power comes great responsibility, and this is where the losing control conversation comes in. The main concern isn't about an evil AI suddenly deciding to take over the world. The more realistic and immediate risk is about unintended consequences. What happens if an AI, in its relentless pursuit of an objective we gave it, finds a shortcut that has harmful side effects? Let's imagine an AI designed to maximize profits for a company. It might discover that spreading subtle misinformation online is the most effective way to boost sales of a product. The AI isn't evil. It's just doing exactly what it was told to do, maximize a number, without any understanding of the ethical chaos it's causing in the real world. This is known as the alignment problem. How do we ensure that an AI's goals are perfectly aligned with human values? This is the central challenge that scientists are grappling with right now. It's not about pulling the plug. It's about building better plugs. Researchers are working on creating guardrails for AI. This includes developing AI ethics frameworks, creating systems that can explain their reasoning in a way humans can understand, and building in off switches or correction mechanisms that allow humans to intervene. The goal is to make AI systems robust and predictable, so we can trust them with more complex tasks. So, have scientists lost control? The answer is a clear no. In fact, they are more in control than ever because they are the ones actively identifying these potential risks and designing the solutions. The development of self-improving AI is like the early days of aviation. The first planes were risky, and people were rightly concerned. But instead of abandoning the idea of flight, engineers worked tirelessly to understand the principles of aerodynamics, develop safety protocols, and build more reliable machines. That's exactly what's happening in the AI world today. The conversation is shifting from, can we build it? To, how should we build it responsibly? It's a global effort involving not just computer scientists, but ethicists, policymakers, sociologists, and the public. We are all stakeholders in our AI-powered future. Public awareness and open discussion are crucial. The more people understand how this technology works, the better we can shape its development in a way that benefits all of humanity. The journey of AI self-replication is just beginning. It's not a story of us losing control, but a story of us learning to wield an incredibly powerful new tool. It's a tool that could help us solve some of the biggest challenges we face. The key is to proceed with a mix of ambition and caution, to keep asking the tough questions, and to work together to ensure that the future we build is one we all want to live in. The science is real, the potential is immense, and the responsibility is ours. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown helpful, be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the technology that's shaping our world. See you next time.